Hey guys, and welcome to my Cape Town vlog. The furthest that I've traveled to South Africa is Cape Town, and I had amazing experiences. I experienced the food, the sights, the people. The people are amazing. A special shout out to a brother of mine who made this all possible. Simba, thank you for showing me not only the Western Province but also the Eastern Province. To my viewers, please enjoy. During my 2-week stay in Cape Town, I managed to visit quite a number of sites. I would like to think that Cape Town is the city of my first. The first time I went to a beach, the first time I went for a cricket match, the first time that I went for a mountain hike, and the very first time I went camping. Although the campsite that we went to was in the Eastern Province, and Cape Town is in the Western Province, it's all together the same. So the very first site that I went to was Mus Beach, which is located in Musen. I don't know if you have seen pictures of tiny colored huts that are located on a beach. That's what it's known for. That's Mus Beach. It was a vibrant beach. It was busy. There were a lot of people. The thing I like about the beaches in South Africa is that they are free of charge. You can go anytime and have, fun, which is good for recreation. The thing that startled me was that since I hadn't visited a beach in like forever, I was startled by seeing people in bikinis and boxer shorts. That was something that I had to accept, that this is what they do. And surely as time goes on, you get to accept that that's how things are. Since Zimbabwe is a landlocked country, so it was a good experience for me. Overall, I enjoyed my visit. I enjoyed playing with the water, seeing the people. It's such a busy site. As you can see, the waves were crazy huge that day. It was such an experience. It was an amazing experience. On a different occasion, Simba and I had gone to watch some cricket, and apparently Simba is such a huge cricket fan. We had gone to the poshy suburb of Newlands, where the home ground of the Cape Town cricket team is located. My Cape Town is the official Cape Town cricket team, and it was playing in a T20 fixture against the Joburg Kings. The atmosphere was electrifying and the stadium was packed to the brim, as people had come to support their home team, My Cape Town. And when the dust had settled, My Cape Town came out on top. One of the biggest highlights of my visit to Cape Town was climbing Lion's Head Mountain. And in order to do this, we had to wake up early morning. I think around 6 we were up, and we had to drive to Pine Hill from Maitland. And started the hike slowly, one step at a time. It was interesting. It was very interesting. I think mountain climbing is very interesting because of the challenge that it offers you. It pushes you. It pushes your limits. It helps you understand what you can take and what you can't take physically. But yeah, I liked the experience. I loved climbing the mountain. And after 2 hours or so, we managed to get up the mountain. When we got to Lion's Head Mountain, I was really surprised to see a lot of people, and that got me to understand how people spend their time in Cape Town. Of course, it's not everyone who takes up mountain hiking as something to do, but a lot of people have decided to make it their hobby, their pastime, and part of their lifestyle. I guess the more active people have decided to take up mountain hiking as a pastime. And I think it's really good to find something that you can do that engages your body, that challenges you and pushes your limit. And what I noticed about mountain hiking, just like any other developmental hobby, the first time you might take it up will take you long, but as you continuously engage and keep on doing what you're doing, you find that it will take you a shorter space of time, a shorter amount of time to complete the same task. So you see development and growth as you engage and you keep doing that. With Lion's Head Mountain, it's a mixed experience. There are parts where you actually have to hike, and then there are parts where you actually have to climb. For parts that you have to climb, there are parts where they have installed handles within the mountain to assist you to climb. But it's not a difficult process. It's not like professional mountain climbing. Even without rope, you can actually climb the mountain. From the top of the Lion's Head Mountain, you can also behold the majestic view of the Table Mountain, the iconic Table Mountain. And it's such a beautiful view. After an almost 2-hour hike, here's what I've learned about hiking. Never go on a hike without water. In all the excitement to wake up early in the morning to take a morning hike, we had forgotten water. And it's something that you really need to take on your journey. As you ascend up the mountain, you start to dehydrate a lot as you are using a lot of effort, exertion to get up the mountain. So you really need to take up water. The second thing that I learned is that in Cape Town, hiking is a culture. People do this as a recreational activity. They do this on a weekend. Like on a Sunday morning, people just wake up, they go and take a hike, and it's something that they have taken up as their lifestyle. It's a lifestyle in Cape Town. Hiking is a lifestyle in Cape Town. You'll find that even 5-year-olds will actually go on a hike. Parents take up their 5-year-old kids for a hike. And that shocked me because I thought hiking is for grown-ups. So you find that this is a lifestyle that they have. They like hiking in the morning. At the top of the Lion's Head Mountain, you can see exceptional views of the city, of the sea, the surrounding places. It's just amazing. You are at the end of the world, looking beyond. So next time I go back to Cape Town, Table Mountain is definitely my next goal. So, what makes my journey so exceptional is that I don't think a lot of people get this opportunity to experience the Western Cape and the Eastern Cape at the same time. And that's exactly what happened. After experiencing the Western Cape, we had to go on a road trip to East London, which is in the Eastern Cape. And I had an amazing time seeing, dude, Cape, like the Western Province, like the Cape Province is just so beautiful. It's amazing. It's a beautiful experience. I don't want to lie. I felt like I was getting a crash course in getting to know the Cape Province, getting to know two places in one go, and it was mind-blowing. I don't want to lie. Seeing different places, different people, different sites, it was comprehensive. It was a very comprehensive experience. And it took us like 2 days because we were driving to East London. So it took us like 2 days. The first day we drove and we slept at Kempton-on-Sea, at Stanley's camping ground. And, that was my first experience, my first camping experience. It was very humid. It was compared to the Western Province. The Eastern Province is very humid. It's very hot, and it was raining. So I enjoyed the stay that we had. We slept for a night. We had a barbecue. Then we started moving on forward to East London. So that took us 2 days. Like the second day, that's the day we drove to East London. Then we drove coming back. So I think it took us 3 to 4 days, the whole journey, to and fro. The last notable place that we visited in the Eastern Cape is Mus Beach, which is actually a place that also has a beach. The difference between this beach and Mus Beach is that Mus Beach is more rocky. It has a lot of rocks. Of course, there are places where there are sand, but I saw more rocks than sand as compared to Mus Beach. One thing that I also noticed as I was traveling, Eastern Cape is more windy than the Western Cape. That's why you saw that during the road trip there were windmills. They're actually planted along the coastline, and I think that's a smart move because that will help with the electricity problem. So that's the major difference that I saw between the Eastern Cape in terms of weather. It's windy. Eastern is windy, it's more humid, it's rainy more than Western. I could be wrong, but that's what I experienced during my visit. But altogether, the Cape Province is a beautiful place. It's an amazing place. Cape Town in itself is very beautiful. I had the opportunity to visit a lot of small towns in Cape Town, like suburbs, not towns, suburbs. I visited Maitland. I also visited Langa, which is probably one of the oldest neighborhoods in Cape Town. I visited Long Street in the center of the town, which is just a long street that has a lot of bars. And I also experienced the nightlife. I enjoyed seeing the people. I would say that language is the biggest barrier. I actually tried to talk to Xhosa women and they wouldn't speak to you in English. But I really enjoyed my stay, and this is my experience of Cape Town, the Western Province, and the Eastern.